Saving it for the BBEG, baby.
Everyone's dead. You're the only one left. It's like, I have nothing left. No spell slots. Wait a minute. This cake throws it. Kills the boss. Be like, oh my god, the cake is the ultimate weapon.
That's right.
Alright. Do you guys remember where we left off from last session?
Weren't we taking a rest in the inn?
Yeah, we finally made it out of the caves. Or the cult dungeon, whatever.
We made it back to Red Larch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, we made it back to Red Larch. A lot of the villages just left when they got back. I think that Shiva left some with, I can't remember who it was, and the map's not loaded yet. And the drunk guy told us about a get-together southwest of the dungeon we were in. And we were trying to figure out if it was possibly at the tower that we saw when we were leaving.
Oh yeah, he was talking. He was talking about a bunch of. He said, "What is it? Scarlet Moon Hall, where the druids, as he called them, hippies, hang out."
Yeah, I think we already verified, just like word of mouth, that that's the same place.
The hippies.
We got hippies to go, speak with.
That's right. I think you had a drinking contest too for some of that information.
Braun was.
Yeah, Braun. But then I think you guys all called it a night. And then what time did you guys wake up in the morning?
Well, Shifa will wake up whenever the sun comes up. She would be sleeping outside.
Okay. Sleeping outside.
In my notes, guys, I don't know if y'all take the same notes. There was a merchant came through Red Larch, and he went to Scarlet Moon Hall, and then the drunk man in the tavern told us that there's a cult event at the same place, which is the tower we saw.
Yes, and apparently to Gao, he said that symbols of a bull, apparently that struck a chord with Gao, painful memories. So Gao is definitely wanting to go. So let's just say Gao is standing there at the door, ready.
At the break of dawn.
Yeah, just there, just standing there, ready, eyes wide, and it's like, go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Alright, so after a night of drinking, you get up early. We're ready to head out. If you're all on, you should be at the travel map. You guys can feel free to elect a driver, so that way not everybody's fighting over the token. Or you can, once again, rock, paper, scissors with the dice.
Everyone roll a d20, whoever gets the highest drives.
Yep.
I think the guy with the most connective issues should be the driver. Not it.
Not it.
And that's fair enough.
The driver
Good
of
connection.
what is the question?
Who's moving the wagon token?
I don't see a wagon.
Wagon token's right there in the middle.
Yeah.
Smack.
See, the circle over here was supposed to be... Okay. It's supposed to be where the druid thing was. Let's see. Let me find the right page. You pass off in the distance while traveling through the hills, through dirt paths and over fallen trees, and you make your way out. You pass a giant spire, and you see what appears to be giant vultures flying overhead and off in the distance on your way to your destination. You could almost even assume that they have someone mounted on the back of them, it looks like. But, let's see.
These
I'm
hippies
trying
are
to get
pretty
there, Georgie.
fucking metal, bro.
I'm trying to get there, Georgie. I'm trying to get there.
These hippies are smoking that real shit. And they're flying on vultures. Goddamn. Guy was thinking, is like, I might want to, these cultures are different. I might need to get on their level.
As you start approaching, you come through a trail, surrounded by trees, and then the trees begin to open up to seems like a field. And as you start, going into the field, it seems the sun is starting to fade, and a fog is starting to lift. As you get closer, out to this field, it becomes hazier. Invisible through the haze that covers the hill is a square tower ringed by ruined walls. In front of the tower burns a bonfire shaped like a fiery giant. Scattered on the slope below the tower are 7 bonfires with tents clustered around them. Humanoid figures huddle near these closer fires. A trail leads up to the hillside encampments. Give me a second. You need to make a change. Wait a minute. Don't go there yet. Let me go there first. Okay.
So I'm not coming through okay, Georgie.
Yeah. You sound good, buddy.
All right, I'm in the VCC.
Cool. You should be.
I just had to write on D&D Beyond to its damn thing for some reason. Am I lagging really bad or anything?
Not on my end.
Nope.
Okay. I'm just watching my connection bars, and they're going from like yellow to green, but they're not dropping it down into the red. So
That sounds good. Yeah, you sound good. I'm not getting any.
It's supposed to be a map. I don't see anything.
Yeah, I don't have your token set up yet. This is your first time.
Wow.
Here, so give me 1 second.
Be patient, gal. Gosh.
Must kill haze. Haze. The haze is smelling pretty. The haze is smelling pretty dank. Is that Pineapple Express? Is that
Apple Express.
Black Diamond? Is that Slurricane? Yeah, we got some weird fucking names for weed up here.
What was the what did the guy like? Remember what the relevance was of the guy that was passing through? Like he said something, but I can't remember what he said that put us on his trail.
move ass, dog. Move ass. Oh shit! I forgot my laptop was plugged up into the fucking wall.
He said he had made a bunch of money off purchasing or off selling stuff up here.
That was almost a bad idea. Oh, Jesus. Dude.
Yeah, I just couldn't recall what made his ass suspicious.
4, 5, and 6. Let me remove that. I have called you all this direction. Hopefully you all have dark vision or some sort.
I ain't seeing shit.
10 feet of blind sight.
Things dark.
He said, I don't see shit. Why don't you see shit?
Oh hell.
Have vision. You don't have vision.
Hey Georgie,
Hey, what's up?
out of them, I have a greenhouse now, and I planted 20 pumpkins, and I've got 8 of them to come up so far.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, out of the 20, think I'm doing pretty good if I'm shooting at almost 50%. My first time ever using a greenhouse, so
Yeah, my wife keeps talking to me about one. Like she wants a greenhouse, and I'm just like,
just got a little. It's a little tiny one, dude. Like,
oh yeah.
yeah, it's tiny. I've got pictures of it. I'll DM them to you if I don't forget.
Nice. Are you are you
bef-
in a legal weed state?
No, no. I'm legitimately growing pumpkins.
Gotcha.
There's a church across the street from my house, Georgie.
Oh,
There are just there are levels to things. I'm not that greasy.
Yeah. They take that shit serious, man.
yeah, they do.
I mean, I know it's like that for schools. I imagine that a church though, they drop the fucking
Oh
drop
yeah.
the shit on you though.
The Lord is gonna send you straight to hell for smoking the devil's lettuce.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny how many of you don't have dark vision.
I ain't seeing shit.
No, I tried to
got
tell
nothing.
them, bro.
It's
It's fine that I don't have dark vision. I have resistance to psychic damage.
if they come within 10 feet of me, I got it.
It's like I don't
But
see
wait,
nothing.
yeah, me too. I have blind fighting.
Guy's just gonna put his arms out and spin. Whoever gets hit, it's your own fault.
well, Erwolf
Yeah.
should be able to see. Erwolf, can you see?
Well, Shiva has a lantern that she can light.
And you also have dark vision for 60 feet. Or that's Astrid. Astrid has dark vision.
I do, but I don't currently see anything.
Okay.
Yeah, me either.
How is that? What is
Yeah.
the point of dark vision then? I don't.
Oh, actually, I don't have blind fighting. I have protection fighting.
If it's completely dark, Shiva will light her lantern. Does everyone have rations and stuff?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
That's it.
So I'll just add your dark vision as regular vision then. So you should be able to see. But even so, you should be able to see because you're able to see through the fog anyways. It's just haze.
Let me try refreshing.
I got you. I'll give everybody a little bit more vision actually. Bam.
Did we get a rest in between from the last session on now?
Oh yeah, you had
Okay.
plenty of opportunities. You got a long rest. You slept at the inn.
Okay.
Okay, so everybody should have 60 feet of inner light and 30 feet of outer light. So should, except for Stripe, he has 120. He's a dork vision.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't see.
I'm still not seeing anything though.
Yeah.
What? You should.
Now, when I drag my bar, I get a flash of something, but
Yeah, for just a hot second. I get.
I've got a line.
I see a line. I see a line too.
Now, if I go up and down really fast, I can see the
yeah.
map.
Yeah, there's like a line right there.
All right. Same.
There you go, Shroff. Get your scroll wheel going. You can kind of see the map. It's like you're playing flip note with yourself. You know,
Zoom in as close as possible.
in a flip notebook.
Like one of those old ass things that you walked up and looked down in it, and it was like it flipped through the pictures real fast. It's like it's
And it
moving.
looked like a sketch. You know, some dude sketched himself going fishing or something. I think that was the big one they used to show on like old TV programs and stuff. The dude flipping through it, and it was somebody like catching a fish out of a pond or something and throwing it back.
Well,
I remember that.
shit.
Yeah, it was on Between the Lions. If y'all remember that one, I think it was on Between the Lions too.
Mildred got me the complete series of Adventure Time or Adventure Time.
Adventure Time. I love that show. That show is amazing. Marcy got me into it. Astrid, can you see?
Nope.
No.
Still nothing.
I saw the circle pop up, but nothing else.
Oh well.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
No, there it is.
There you go.
I'm so
I can
dumb.
see everything. I
see
can
the
see
whole-
stuff I'm not supposed to see.
Stop
Yeah, I can-
looking.
Yeah.
Stop. Go back to seeing nothing.
No.
He's like nothing.
Life,
He's like,
death,
hey, I
life,
see the-
death,
he's like,
life,
hey, I see the
death.
whole of the map. Nope.
Don't worry, guys. I took a picture of it.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Gal's like, I see everything. No, nothing. Fuck.
Alright.
He's like, I saw the light. There we go.
Okay. Oh, I tooted. Let me add your tokens back. There we go.
Now, will you give us at least? Yeah, there we go.
I'm going to take that from you. You already got it. Franzier, did I
Yeah.
put your token down? Yeah, I did.
I'd love to be able to fucking zoom in. Oh, you have to do it on
Control
VTT.
And scroll.
Control scroll.
Control scroll.
If you don't control your fucking scroll.
Oh,
it's in
does
the-
somebody want to stream?
I will. Hang on.
I got it.
Who got it?
My shit will
Yes.
break, bro.
Who got it? The basement internet got it? Okay.
Hey, his shit's working good tonight. I mean, it did go play
Oh, fuck.
just a little bit for a minute.
What are you talking about, JT? Dude, historically speaking, my internet has always been better than yours.
All right, Skynet.
Okay. Okay, bud. Whatever you say. Whatever you say, bud.
Alright. As you approach through closer to the fog, and you see the first bonfire with a group of a couple tents. You see 4 robed humans, 2 male and 2 female, chant as they stand around a bonfire on the periphery of the firelight are two massive elk placidly chewing.
Huh? I don't see no elk.
They're on the right.
Did I not place the elk? Shh. I didn't place the elk.
Well then.
Can we see what this is over here?
All wrong.
Elk.
I think looks big and mean. Oh, there's another one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, disappeared.
Um,
I'm struggling.
do we see any symbols or anything like that that might give us some information? Any insignias or anything like that?
Give me an investigation check since you're looking for something specific.
15?
15. Nothing too particular. They have pretty standard, just like drab robes, just cotton cloth. With some of them have like some leather patches in their clothing, but it's mostly just torn up patchwork. No obvious symbols of, say, something you've seen with the Colts.
And what are they doing around the fire over here?
They were standing around the fire there chanting.
Chanting.
Chanting. Yes. Yes.
Can we make out what they're chanting?
Give me a perception check.
Now, can only he do that, or can multiple of us do that one?
Multiple of you can do it. Since you're just listening,
Okay.
and trying to hear what they're all chanting or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, chanting, oh, we, oh.
So nat 20.
All right. You hear just about everything they're saying. Just kind of just celebrating, like, yeah, woo, fucking, we're going to just past the right, past to the left,
Okay.
right.
All right.
Pass it to the
So-
left, take a puff twice, and keep passing it.
So, Pranzier would probably mention, or you know what? Actually, he would telepathically tell each person individually that they're just chanting some form of ritual, so like celebration ritual sorts.
They kind of stop in their place. Let's see.
I have the mind link response thing. I can just.
Yeah, and they kind of stop and they're like, you can tell by the look on their faces that they know this is magic. Some of them start looking around, and they spot Gal and Braun over here. They're like, who goes there? But one of them answers in their mind, It is for luck.
Gal gonna stand behind Braun and push Braun forward. It's like, show them fleshy asshole, intimidate.
Intimidate.
Did you guys just
Right
say
behind
something?
you, bro.
What's
Farai will
up?
come up and say, sorry.
Wait, what did they say?
Oh, Farai was going to come up and say, did one of you guys say something? Very good. Still standing there, just drinking with a bottle, like, waving at the fire. You can. There's still one.
Hello, friends. Yes.
There was still
I'm
one
sorry?
voice replying to Krell. Like, who? Hello?
Oh, the mind link
What?
response. See, I was gonna tell each party member individually, like, hey, these guys are just so like making some kind of celebration ritual.
Oh, you weren't talking to them?
Oh, I was using my mind link response to talk to the party members and tell each of them individually that these cult members were celebrating some kind of ritual.
Oh, sorry. Well, then I thought you were I thought you were.
No. I had no intentions of drawing them to us.
Okay, my apologies. They're still celebrating.
I was literally just trying to use Franzier's one cool feature thing to be like, yo, we've got problems up here without saying so because they're close.
That is a cool feature.
Yeah. Just figured in that situation he would actually use it since, it's his part of his racial ability.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you hear words of like, the Scarlet Witch will bring us together. We will be one. Drink for you, drink for me. We'll all drink together soon. Yeah, that's right, Farrago. That's right.
Oh, if nobody else is gonna do it, I'll walk up.
Oh, hello, friend. Are you here for the ride as well? Friends?
Absolutely. Friends and well met.
Well met, friend.
So, what have we missed? What's going on?
Oh, if you're new here, this is the rite of the Scarlet Witch. We're going to bring the circles together, reunite the clans. Are you here for the same purpose, to celebrate?
Of course. But why don't you tell me more about what are we doing? What's about to happen? What are you talking about? The circles? The clan?
Yeah, the druid, sir. Are you a druid, my friend? You don't look it.
No. My friend is a druid. He brought me to the party.
Ah, see.
Yeah, he went over there. He's over there talking to those guys, and I'm going to point over in this direction.
Yeah. He's over there. You guys know Mike, right?
Give me a deception with advantage
Mike.
since JK started.
Mike. Oxlong.
Oh boy, glad for that advantage.
That's so good. Mike Oxlong.
That big 16.
A 16, yeah. He believing like no, just kind of confused, like, oh, okay, yeah, that's. I've never met Mike, but sure.
This man's high as shit right
Mike
now.
Soxlong? What is his name?
Mike Oxlong.
Mike Coxlong. I've never,
Oxlong. Oxlong.
Mike Oxlong. I've never heard that name, my friend.
Never heard that name before. I feel bad for your woman.
That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Mike told me that he was really popular, that he knew everybody over here. But Mike does kind of run on at the mouth. That's why I came over here to ask you guys, because I can't necessarily. I don't know if I can believe everything that Mike says.
Yeah, he talks a lot. He's a real
I
mouthful.
thought maybe. Yeah.
So Mike talks long.
Yes. He
He talk.
Yeah.
Okay. That's funny. Mike talks long. It talks long.
Yeah, he's a real mouthful.
Ah, well, that's
Real mouthful.
so. As y'all are chuckling, they're just kind of sitting there confused, like, huh? Was there a joke in there?
What in the centriloquial fuck was all of that?
He said cock.
This is what happens when everybody else stands back and lets us come over and talk. Start talking about penises. So about the festivities. Tell us more.
Oh, what's there to tell? We burn of the wicker giant, and it appeases the Scarlet Witch, and she'll bring us all together. It is the year of the Scarlet Witch, after all.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Come, do you have wine, spirits? Do you wish to celebrate with us?
I'm actually fighting a pretty mean hangover right now, so I'm all right.
Right here, we'll grab a drink with them. Just as a friendly, light gesture.
Turns out it's poison.
We'll take a drink with them. Assuming if they're drinking it, it's probably not poison, seeing as how he said they were literally already drunk themselves. So
they're kind of holding out their bottle, just like looking at you like, is he gonna...
yeah. And Franzier will take it, and he will take a nice swig of it.
Ah. Hey! They all start like, hey, he's drinking.
And he will hand it back and rejoin the party.
Swell. Happy rights, friend. Happy rights.
Happy rights.
Are any of these people like wearing? I know how you said like with Scarlet Witch and stuff like that. But are any of these people like wearing like red of some sorts within their robes?
Not really. Their main robes are like a brown. Some of them like light brown, like variations of brown. They're raggedy. They have holes and tears here and there. And underneath they have, just like one has like a chewed up leather armor piece with like knickknacks hung from it, with like sticks and strings of feathers and shit. But
Okay. Yeah, because Gal was just trying to probably just thinking because Gal is just standing back there and just staring at the fire.
It's like, ooh,
Flashbacks.
Flashback. Oh no.
All right. Wow. I guess I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave and come over and see what else is going on over here.
All right. Bye then, friend. I didn't catch your name. Well, tell Mike Coxlong I said hello.
Will do, friend. Will do. What's going on over here? I hope that I'm not the. I hope that I'm not the face of the party. What is my? Okay, I got fair charisma, I guess.
Gal would follow, but he is but a teenager. But he might just follow along and just keep watch.
Franzier could be the face. I have a fat 18 charisma.
Me too. And as I'm walking along, I'm
32,
gonna
I think.
look over. I'm gonna look over at Astrid. Thanks for the help.
Hey, you seem to have it handled.
Just gonna very dramatically or exaggeratedly just that was painful. So what do
So
we
we're going
see
to
over
another group?
here?
So
Yeah, maybe they'll be more talkative, more sober.
Less drunk, yeah.
as you start approaching this camp, you see two human men in robes standing before the bonfire. On the other side of it, leashed to a peg pounded into the ground, is a brown bear.
Right. And are they just wearing plain robes as well?
They seem to be similar to the other four that you met. Similar in color, maybe a little bit nicer, less holes in that, but not too much of a difference. A little bit nicer of clothes. That's about all the difference it really goes.
Hello, friends. Hail, hail, hail the Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch? Red Witch?
Scarlet.
Scarlet Witch?
Yes.
The Scarlet Witch.
We just got here. What have we missed?
And they kind of look at you. Yes, glad to see you're here for the ride as well. Not much. I think a few circles have come together. Have you had any wines or spirits to celebrate yourselves?
I have.
We pre-gamed. We've been drinking all day. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're trying to sober up a little bit so we can party longer.
So you're here to celebrate. Yes, okay. That's good. That's good.
Uh,
I hope you have fun with the festivities. There have been merchants selling stuff around. I haven't seen them in some time, but feel free to get something nice.
where might we find these merchants?
Oh, I'm not sure at the moment. Every so often they have to go out and get new supplies.
We're gonna
It's the
look over at the
baby.
rest of the party.
It's the baby.
There is a child present.
Little baby.
Random encounter.
Oh, can the
That
baby
roll-
sit up now?
Roll for cuteness.
Roll for cuteness. She is the new DM.
Nat 20.
Yes.
Hey, DM, can you check your DM?
I did. I seen that. I need to check it again and remember what it was.
Okay.
So they'll kind of look at the emblem, and then kind of look at you like, oh, okay. It's interesting seeing a centaur outside the forest. We are also druids from what forest was it? I don't remember the forest. The high forest. But yeah, we seen a merchant come through here not too long ago. He wore some strange red robes and his all of his merchandise had these strange symbols on it. It looked like a bowl with a line up. I've never seen it before. It was so strange. But he was selling stuff left and right. It wasn't long before he had to go and get more stuff again.
Where and when did you see him last?
That was to JT. His character
Oh,
stayed behind and talked to these four down here. Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
Shiva would ask the same question though.
I'm starting to remind me what the question was. Sorry.
When was the last time they saw him, and like did he leave out this way, the way we came in?
Yeah, that's really the only way in and out of here. Yeah, you can just go out that way. He sells his trade, his merchandise pretty quickly. People come and go through here. But then sometimes he'll go down through the town of Red Larch and he'll go down past that and get more supplies. So he'll be gone for a few days before he gets back for sure. But I think it was maybe a day ago. He just came through here, leaving.
Okay. And the host?
The host, we don't know exactly who the host is.
They don't know where they are either.
Unfortunately, no. I'm afraid we can't help you with that matter.
Well, I will thank them for their time and their the drinks that they offered us.
Absolutely, friend. Happy rights to you. Back to the current storyline. And they're still standing there and looking you up and down like that's good. Did you ask these guys about the merchant?
Yes.
You did. That's
Yeah,
right.
but no, because that conversation was based off of Shiva. So, but yeah, we'll ask him. We are here looking for a merchant in a robe. Have you seen anyone like that coming through? Maybe you could give us more information on him.
Robe the merchant. Many merchants come through here. Several of them selling different goods.
I'll interrupt and kind of whisper in Airwolf's ear, real slow, like that. I've got information on that.
The cart comes through. Several traders will come in and out. One not too long ago of our best sellers, he just sold his stock. Had to leave a day ago, I think. And then there was others. It's hard to tell when the next one will be by, though.
So this stock, does he collect it here and take it out to sell? Where does he get it from?
He sells it here. He sells it to the patrons of the Scarlet Witch.
These supplies.
Yes. So you say you're here to celebrate? I'm sorry. Are you looking for to buy from these merchants? What is it you're looking to gain from these merchants? Do you mind if I ask?
Well, we actually were brought here by our friend. He's over there talking to those guys. Maybe you heard of him. I'm gonna side eye Vron.
Mike. forgot my joke for a second. Sorry.
I'm afraid I haven't.
Yeah, he said that. He said, he said this was a party happening here. He brought us along.
Yeah. For that, the Scarlet, that Scarlet,
Right, for the Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch, yeah.
yeah, her.
Scarlet Witch.
Right.
Yeah, he said that they went way back.
All right.
Yeah, Mike and the Scarlet Witch, they go way back.
Mike who?
Oxlon.
Mike. Mike Coxlong. I've never. I'm afraid I don't know this Mike Coxlong, but the Scarlet Witch festivities. I hope you enjoy yourself. Would you like a bottle of our spirits to help with that? And he kind of hands you a bottle of wine.
I'll just be like, hand it to Airwolf. Be like, I can't smell that shit right now.
Well, we're from the Circle of the Scarlet Moon. If you need anything, just let us know. This is Albrith, and I'm Ingolf. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Who is the bear? Is this a friend of yours?
Yes, this is our familiar. Yes.
I'm gonna just message to people, help guys, I'm drowning here.
Give me a perception check.
22.
You see the brown bear kind of looks a little beat up. You know, there's spotches of fur missing. It's tied, with this rope to this stick. It looks kind of hungry. You also notice more hints of like fine red leather under their robes. Yeah, and you hear baby noises.
Your bear is looking kind of rough. I thought that druids were supposed to love their animals.
Yeah. He's had a rough night. We went on a hunt the other day for the circle, to hunt down a pack of wolves terrorizing our circle. They had gone feral.
Oh, well, it looks like he's barely hanging in there.
He's fine. Well, we'll feed him some meat. He's got food. He's good to go, aren't you, Barinthian? And the bear is kind of.
I'm gonna go and I'm going to slowly approach the bear while taking a ration out of my bag.
So as you get closer, the bear, it begins to lock eyes on you. And the closer you get, the more aggressive it appears. It starts rearing up its hind legs, growling, and getting more aggressive. And the druid's Ingolf is like, oh, wait a minute. I don't recommend that. He's only very friendly to those of the circle.
Airwolf, you might back off a little bit. I couldn't bear the thought of you getting mauled. I'm gonna stand behind him and kind of like try and help.
Uh, yeah, I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna like kneel down, stretch, like hold the ration out in front of me, trying to. I'm not gonna get any closer, but I'm gonna try to show through body language that I don't mean any harm. Kind of hold the ration out to it.
Give me a animal handling check.
Ooh, this is no good.
Airwolf, be careful.
I need
This could turn grisly quick.
Airwolf just gonna throw his hands up and just leave. I'm out. I can't stand it. I can't. 19.
19, that's really good. So bear snarling. It begins to like slobber as it sees like the meat that you're holding out towards it, and it just kind of like quickly reaches out and takes it from you and just starts eating it and tearing into it. Oh, that's great. That's good. He likes you. That's amazing.
I'm going to message to my friends while this is happening. I'm gonna like point to them and message to them, asking if they saw the red robes that these two druids are wearing.
Well, they had their armor underneath had more of red than what the other druids would have.
Okay, so it's not like
Not like a lot.
not okay. Well, I'm going to express that to the party.
Well,
Whispers.
I'm not too sure if I would know. Would I like have? Could I roll like perception to see if I would notice the red armor, or
Yeah, you can. You can roll me a perception with advantage since you've seen it before because of your history with them. So you kind of know what to look like for the fire cult. Or, I think somebody else also.
that would be a 9. Stupid dice move. Yeah, 19.
Okay, on the 19, they wear like a red tinted leather armor underneath.
Dark Brotherhood.
Is it Dark Brotherhood? And underneath, on one side of the robe, like because it kind of ties here underneath the neck because it's hooded and it covers up and it splits down, and underneath one side of the split you can see kind of the corner of what would appear to be a similar marking of like a bowl type symbol, but you would only see like a corner of it sticking out.
Gal just got like eyes looking back and forth, darting at both of them, fist clenching. But you can just see him like just dead eyeing him hard.
Eyeballing him. You get the slobbery hands. Okay. So,
I'm gonna message Gal. I'm assuming that it's pretty obvious his reaction. Gal, what is it? You can respond to my message.
So yeah, I pretty much just say to say to you, yeah, like see, as like you see, he's like, yeah, Gal see red robes. Seen red robes before. Same red robes as what happened to Granny. So he's like, you know, but also too, he's like very like stern and very serious, and like you can see that he's just like looking at them both back and forth.
Okay.
So the rest of us wouldn't have heard that conversation between them two, right?
No, but I can share it through message.
Can I do a perception to see if I notice that Gal's getting upset looking at these guys?
like general body language type perception. Yeah, you can.
He's getting
16?
Yeah, you would notice that.
I'll walk over to Gal and kind of whisper to him that he needs to be calm.
and he's just like, I'm just like, he's just like, it's like they may know who. It's like they may know who burned village down, who killed Granny.
And if you start something now, look at how many of them there are. Goose flapper.
I was just stand and just like hold my ground because, you know, got like kind of understanding, you know, that yes, there are a lot.
Yeah, but they're drunk, right? They're like super drunk.
Right?
If y'all want to, we can do it.
If if we do something to one of like these guys, I do have the command spell, and I can make one of them like grovel for a turn. So we might even be able to get the jump on them and like interrogate one of them further instead of outright killing one of them.
Well, there's at least 9 of them, and 3 bears, and I think there's 2 wolves up there that we saw.
I mean, I was just wondering where we were going with this conversation with these two guys, because
Yeah. I'm just worried about us dying.
yeah, well, I'm just saying, like in this initial like start here, can completely incapacitate one of these guys. I would like to hold an action if something pops off to cast command, make one of these guys grovel, like the guy closest to me.
Well, I don't think we need to attack them outright. I think we should get more info first.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, it seems like it's leading up to fight them. So,
Would anyone else like to ask some questions, learn some information? It seems like a couple of you may be tied to this, whereas I am not so much.
not me.
I don't want to ask any questions. I don't think I'm quite qualified.
This is a little bit not my alley. I think me and Broaden actually share one of the faction thingies, actually.
think it's similar. I think you got the
Gauntlet.
gauntlet.
Yeah, the guild thing, the Watchers.
You're both
Yeah.
in the gauntlets.
Yeah, we're both part of the Order of the Gauntlet. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought one of you was Lords of Lions. Oh, okay.
I can ask these
No,
two the
that's
same
me.
question I asked the other
Oh,
guys, I
okay, that's
guess.
right.
Yeah. Like I'm from a fucking barbarian tribe over here. I'm probably not most qualified to talk to all these folks.
Yeah,
I've lived my whole.
if Gal was to question him, Gal would probably just question him with his fist.
I'll walk up to this one this one right here, and I'll do the same thing that I did with the other ones. Show them that I'm in the Emerald Enclave. Tell them that I'm an envoy, and ask them if they know where the host of these celebrations are.
So when you hold out the emblem, the one kind of looks at you, and you see his demeanor kind of change. And he looks up at you.
Shit.
Why does the Emerald Enclave want to know about the leader here? The one in charge, is as you put it? Exactly.
I was sent to meet the host of these celebrations.
I'm afraid I don't know anything of this meeting.
Well, I'm only supposed to talk to the host about it. I see him moving over towards me. I'm scared.
Roll me.
As they like start making their moves towards Shiva, I want to like match their pace. If they take a step, I want to take a step.
Okay. Roll a deception, Shiva.
Gal's ready to pop off. Gal's ready to give them some tornado claws.
Let me see if I can assist with this.
I got an 11.
How you assisting?
Yeah, how are you assisting me?
How are you?
I'm looking, man. I'm looking. I don't see where thaumaturgy is going to be of any assistance here.
Can the baby offer assistance for me?
I don't think the baby's going to help you in this situation, huh? See, you know.
She can cast guidance, right?
I don't think she's figured out how to guide herself yet. So.
Hey, we get boon of the baby, inspiration die for everybody, right? Boon of the baby.
The baby boon.
Is she our patron?
If you worship her.
You can't kill us. You can't kill us in front of the baby, bro. That'd be wrong. That'd be fucked up.
Strive.
Close your eyes.
Strive. So what I'm hearing is if we worship her hard enough, she can ascend into minor godhood.
I can't. I can't help. Yeah, I can't do anything to help.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm starting to think these guys don't like the Emerald Enclave. I might have shot myself in the foot here.
Do we need to name drop a different guild? Is that what's happening?
I don't know.
So as you say this, the one that got closest to you is like, so why are you really here? Well, you're not here to celebrate. I don't
I didn't
think
say
you
I
were
was here to celebrate.
invited. I don't think you were in. I don't think you were invited.
What? Our buddy Mike.
Yeah, Mike was invited.
I
Yeah.
don't know
Yeah,
any Mike.
I'm with
Yeah,
these
like-
guys, and they're with him over there, and I'll just kind of vaguely point in that direction.
Mike left. He's not over there anymore. Where did Mike
Oh, we
go?
lost him.
Yeah, I'm not here to be a part of the celebrations. I'm here with a message from the Emerald Enclave.
What is the message?
Are you the host of this party?
No, but we may know him.
Well, he's the only one I can deliver the message to.
Well, I can't help you. I think you will have to take your message elsewhere.
That's a dude.
Okay.
I'm about to punch this guy in the nuts.
Ron,
We're
Ron
keeping
wants
the
to help.
wine. We're keeping the wine, friends.
Yes. Help yourselves.
Guy was just mean mugging him the whole time.
And they're doing just the same to you. They're kind of like standing upright, a little stiff in their posture. They seem to have sobered up a little.
Okay.
I get the sense you don't like the Emerald Enclave.
Excuse me. We don't
Do
have
we?
anything against them, per se. But we don't know what the Emerald Enclave has to do with the right. This is not their business. This is Druid business.
Well, I didn't say it was involving your right.
That is fair.
Your
It's,
friend. Oh, go
My
ahead.
message is entirely unrelated to your celebrations here.
And I still can't help you, unfortunately.
Oh, that's fine. I just wanted to clarify that. Thank you for speaking to me, and she'll start taking steps away without actually looking away from them.
No problem. You know where to find us if you need anything.
Need anything? You haven't been helpful at all, friends, except for the wine.
And that's all the help we needed. And she will
I mean-
touch Gal on the shoulder and kind of try to lead him with her.
These guys douchebags. Kill them. But no. Grr.
I have a strong desire to let the bear loose.
That would be a great distraction.
That'd be something.
If we need it, I'm down to do it.
Yeah, it's an idea. It's an
Gal
idea.
wants to befriend the bear.
ration? You think that one ration got the bear on our side?
No, I think the bear's still pissed off at its owners. Hopefully.
I think that we would take all the help we can get.
They're letting us leave, so let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's just a contingency plan.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought y'all were like making plans to start a
No. Not yet.
Not unless we got to. All right. So I guess I'm gonna head up this way.
Kill them. We'll be back to kill them after.
Can you say that more quietly, please?
Can you see?
We'll be back to kill them afterwards.
That's better.
On the way over, I'm gonna turn to Shiva and do you actually have something with the Emerald Enclave here? Or
No.
okay, cool.
Yes.
'Cause I don't think they like that group.
I don't think they like anybody.
I don't think they like us.
It's just us.
All right, so what do I see up here?
Up here, you see more tents. You see two rugged humans sitting near a large bonfire, sparsely dressed and very hairy. They're wearing some thick cotton knickers. They have very
Those two?
hairy legs with like gladiator style flip flops. No shirt. They have like some leather braces on their arms, and that's about it.
Um, are they celebrating? Like, what am I picking up off of their energy?
Their energy. If I was on the right page, I could tell you.
Roll for a vibe check.
Roll for vibe.
Right?
How them in my campaign. That's what we call insight checks now.
Ah,
We just call them vibe rolls.
So if you want to give me a, well, I was going to say perception check to see if you can get a better glance. No. But what do you? How are you checking the vibe exactly? What do you? That should be my question. Are you listening for what they're saying, or smelling their spirits? I don't know.
Smell on their
I
souls.
just want to try to read like, are they sitting here talking? Are they sitting here brooding? Like,
They do seem to be sitting there. They
are
seem to
they
be calmly passing from where you sit, passing a bottle. One seems to be drinking. One sitting there like eating an apple, and they're conversing, but not loud enough from where you are to hear exactly what they're saying. They don't seem to be angry or overly excited like maybe that first group was, but they are content, just kind of like two dudes sitting at a fire. Yeah.
and what about this group to the right?
To the right? Oh. Everybody now to the left. Everybody look to the
Mhm.
right.
Yeah, I was about to ask about that group.
You see three people dozing near the bonfires as the fourth one leans on a staff, clearly bored out of his mind. This guy.
Clearly,
Um,
He's just sitting on a log post near the campfire, just kind of leaning. While four others lay on cots sleeping. Or not four, three.
what time of day is it?
It is. Oh, I forgot to check the time from the travel. Hold on, I gotta go to a different map. Because I forgot to add up the time for the travel. Everybody to the left. 8, 12, 16. Okay, so it's about half a day. So it'd be about dawn. So it's about 6 p.m. when you guys first got here.
Dusk?
Yeah, dusk. I'm sorry.
Okay. You said dawn and PM. I was confused.
Yeah, my bad.
From dawn till dawn.
From dawn till dawn. To platinum dawn. Dishwashing liquid.
The Eternal Dawn. Written by Georgie.
Well,
Where's Braun?
He's right there.
And he's a healthy source of vitamins.
Right where?
Well,
Oh,
that's
he was
brain.
in.
But
Was in.
it's brain and fiber. But
so what do we hope to accomplish here, friends? What are we trying? What information are we trying to obtain? What?
Well, go ahead.
No.
Well, what we've learned so far is that there's a god named Ogremok. Oh, that's the stone cult. This is a different cult. I don't know what this cult is doing, actually.
So there's like a 50-50 shot these guys are bad, and I'm willing to risk it.
Yeah.
At this point, I don't think they're good.
Yeah,
Those red cloaks. Got bad juju.
Georgie, are these the same? Is this the stone cult or is this a different cult?
They don't. None of them appear to resemble anything like when you were in where you freed the slaves from. None of the clothing or the vibe seems the same at all. Huh. Yeah.
Well, we do know, talking to Airwolf to answer his question to the best of her ability, we do know that the stone cult is preparing for some sort of rapture event. But this cult is doing something else. Could they be related?
Something is coming. I've seen the Dark Omens.
It's winter.
What are the odds of the Omens, the Stone Cult, and this cult not being connected?
I'm not much for odds, but I'm sure they are.
whether they are connected or not, it's not likely any of us are going to escape the cataclysm.
Unless we can stop it.
Best we start poking our nose around then.
Well, what should we do? Should we try to converse with one of these groups? Or should we try to go further in?
That one looks bored. Perhaps we could entertain him. I could challenge him to a race.
We could offer him this wine. Maybe loosen his lips a bit.
But giving him a form of entertainment may help him be more comfortable around us. And the wine.
A gesture of wine is a simple way to do it.
The last two groups had their own wine. Surely this one does too. But we could try it.
Uh, wine and some crumble cake. Maybe that'll loosen his lips.
Some crumble cake. Shit.
Crumble cake?
Right upside his head.
That may do the job.
Was we
Perhaps.
crumble cake incident?
I was not here for this cake incident.
That's right. Erwolf got smacked in the noggin with some crumble cake. I forget who threw it. I think it was Gal.
It was
Yeah.
Gal.
It was that was Gao.
Ow.
Gao took a bite and was like, "This is disgusting," and threw it.
From where
that's
I'm
how we
at,
met.
Georgie,
What's up?
from where I'm at, can I see what those two are?
Right.
Some distance. Give me a perception check.
That's a no.
I'd like to get in on that as well if I can. I am actively scanning the area around us.
Let them dice roll.
Roll them dice.
15.
With the 15, you see three figures that appear to be larger than usual, huddled around that fire, hooded as well. You can't make out much more than that. And then Gal, looking past your shoulder, notices a couple wargs laying down on the ground behind them. Spelled with an O.
Missy wargs.
Yep.
Warg, would I know anything? Would that be familiar to me?
You can. Well, you can. roll-
Gao will look at him and be like dog, woof woof, Arr! But
Can I do a
but more arr, vicious and rideable.
when he says war, can I do a nature check on that?
Yeah, or an intelligence to see if you know anything about it.
My intelligence is +1, but my nature's +3, so I'm gonna do that. 19.
Yeah, so you're pretty familiar with wargs. You've run into them quite a few times, especially in the woods. You've come into contact with some wild ones, and brush-ins with goblins riding them from time to time.
I will tell the group. They actually speak Goblin.
Oh yeah, because Gao probably with his background and shit like that, he'd probably be very familiar with them. So
They're very, very perceptive, and they have a hell of a bite.
How common are they as mounts?
That's a Georgie question.
Are they more favored by certain groups, races?
Yeah, they would be favored more by like the evil races, like goblins and hobgoblins and other stuff like that.
I speak Goblin. Maybe I can tame one.
Tame a goblin?
No,
Yeah.
the war.
War.
They're not very intelligent. They're actually pretty fucking stupid. They have a -2 on their intelligence.
Um, so unless anybody else has got anything, I'm going to approach this board guy.
All right. Well, before
Okay.
you do that, do you want to take 5 minutes since we're technically at the halfway point? You want to take a
Sounds
5 minute
good.
break? We'll come
All
right
right.
back to the board guy.
BRB.
All right.
Hey guys. Georgie's looking like he's about to tell us to roll initiative. He's
Nice.
we
He
got
does. He
I'm
does.
reading
He
it.
hasn't interrupted us yet either.
No. Whenever
He's
you
setting
guys
up
are
the
ready,
encounter,
though.
bro.
I was just
My bad.
checking my info. Since everybody's back though, whenever you all are ready, you said you wanted to approach this guy. He's just kind of sitting there like on his. He's got like a short staff, like walking stick, and he's just kind of sitting on this post, just like bored out of his mind, staring into the bonfire, kicking rocks. His garb's
Do you
a little-
not have wine at this campfire?
Ah, you startled me. What is... Oh, a centaur. Huh, strange. I see so many weird ones at this festival. But I do. I think one of my fellow camp mates here has it.
But you don't have any.
No, not at the moment.
You were done with the description, right?
Pretty much. You will notice he is dressed similarly to everybody else. The old robe, tied here and split down.
Is he dressed similarly to these guys he's with, or to the guys down there?
He's a little bit different than all of them, actually. He's dressed similarly to the three he's with, but it's like the nicks and knacks that he's got on him are different. Like whereas the three will have more like woven sandal shoes and like brands of leaf bracelets and this guy doesn't really seem to have as much of that. He's got like a wooden necklace and it's got a strange symbol on it. It's shaped kind of funny, like an X with a triangle. He doesn't really have any collars that stand out. He's got a couple like feather talismans here and there.
You said his necklace was a triangle with an X in it?
It's kind of like a mix of it.
Does it possibly look familiar?
I don't think you've seen it before. You could give me a history check if you want to.
I definitely want to try. If nobody else is going to try, nobody else going to roll none.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
I haven't got the opportunity to roll anything, so I didn't know
I-
where to cut in.
I'll attempt a history, but
Yeah.
Well, while she's rolling that,
nope.
she was just gonna say, "Well, you look as different as we do around here. Perhaps that's why you seem so bored."
Well, I'm not bored. just all tuckered out from the celebrating for now. Why exactly is it you're here? May I ask? And looks at you quizzically.
Well, I done started it. I'm an envoy from the Emerald Enclave, seeking the host of these festivities.
The Emerald Enclave, you say? I'm familiar with them. What is it they sent you here, or is that something you can share with the locals?
I'm afraid not, but I've already had to clarify that it's not in any way related to these events going on tonight.
Interesting. So you're here for a different reason then?
Yes.
I'm assuming he looks around at everyone else. These people are as here for the same reason as well?
No, we've encountered each other on the path here over time. We're just traveling together at this point by coincidence.
Friends of yours.
Wink.
Interesting.
No.
Band of 6 of you. Possibly from the town of Red Larch, huh? Did you come from that direction?
We have
Myself,
passed through Red Larch.
Perhaps.
I've heard some of the merchants that come through here go through there.
Well, we were in Red Larch and we heard that there was a celebration.
Yes, a fine celebration. And he kind of like gestures up. It's like the Wicker Giant ritual, the rite of the Scarlet Witch. Of course. What a grand thing, isn't it?
Feel free to cut in anytime, Franzier.
what was the question he just asked? Sorry, I was typing in my notes.
Well, he was saying how awesome the Wicker Giant is and the rite of the Scarlet Witch. He's like, it's amazing, isn't it?
It is a wonderful thing indeed.
Truth be told, I myself don't know much about these events. I'm just here with a message from the Enclave.
Well, who exactly is it you're trying to get the message to?
I was just told to find the host at Scarlet Moon Hall.
Well, this is the Scarlet Moon Hall. I'm not sure who the host is. Perhaps one of these other fine gentlemen could help you, or someone at another camp. I don't know. But I do have spirits. If I think one of you asked about spirits originally. Were your throat parched? Are you thirsty?
I think most of us are still a little. Well, we're still in recovery from last night.
Friends here will take a sip of their drink to, appear friendly.
Indeed.
take a small drink from their bottle if they're handing it out and hand it back to them.
Like lean down and pick up like.
Shiva's gonna try to get Gao's attention subtly and try to motion for him to go with Braun.
Yeah. So the dude, when he hands you the bottle, Frenzier, he says, "I'm Saruki," or let me make sure I'm pronouncing that right. Saruki. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a pleasure to meet you. What do you call yourselves? He's kind of like
My name
walking
is
towards
my name is Frenzier.
pleasure.
Airwolf. And Airwolf's gonna bow his head.
And with one hand, he just kind of picks up the staff and just, nice to meet you. So, is there an urgency to y'all's task?
Not particularly. And I'm Shiva, scout for the Circle of Earth and the Emerald Enclave.
So you're with the Circle of Earth. There's quite a few different circles here. I've met some that were from the Circle of the Scarlet Moon. I think the ones hosting are from the Circle of the Scarlet Witch. Or perhaps they went by the Scarlet Moon.
Oh, the Circle of the Earth. It's a part of the ranking system in the Emerald Enclave.
Oh. Well, that's good to know. I've not had too many dealings with this enclave myself. They are a particularly interesting group, though. I figured they would have much to do in helping with this festivities. Something as grand as this rite.
I usually stay in the woods myself. I'm here on special occasion.
Yeah.
Could you maybe tell us more about the celebration? We keep hearing that change is coming, but no one has said more than that.
Yes. Well, they wish to unite the circles. Many druid families, they don't get along. And the Circle of the Moon wishes to bring all the families together. So they're recruiting other circles into their midst. It's obviously recruiting new members to theirs. I don't know if they're giving up their circles and adopting the Scarlet Moon name, but I'm sure that's what the rite is. Question is, will you lot be recruited?
I'll be keeping my loyalties to the Emerald Enclave, but this is essentially a recruitment festival?
That's what I've gathered.
How large?
It's a
festival.
It's quite a large festival. Several bonfires. You can see them from atop the hill because this is a giant incline. The closer you get to the Wicker Giant, you're going up a steep. Yeah.
So it's like you're looking up and you can see like up the side of the.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then like the Wicker Giant would be up top with the, the building.
Okay. All right. I see what you're saying.
And what was your name again, sir?
My name was Saruki.
Rookie.
You said your name was
Hey,
Shiva.
why?
S-A-U-K... S-A-U-R-U-K-I.
And what is it you do, Saruki?
Oh, me? Well, I'm just here to celebrate as well. Get in on the drinking, get away from everyday life. You know how it is. Maybe sell a few trinkets, make a little money while I'm at it. Never hurt to
Merchant?
earn some extra gold.
I would look at your I'd look at your wares. What have you got?
Oh, well, I have, a few odds and ends. He hands out like some cheap necklaces. He's like, I got some silver amulets. I've got, and then he's got some other like wooden beads, and looks like nothing really of value. He's got snacks. He's got so maybe some rations if you need rations.
Can I do an insight check on this guy? See if he stole all this shit.
Sure.
Any blood on these beads?
Yeah, right.
Dirty 20?
Hey,
Though they look handcrafted, a lot of them, you don't. From looking at his hands and shit, it doesn't appear that he would have been the one to have crafted him. Though also, you don't really get the feel that he stole them either. It's something off when he's saying that he was here selling stuff. That there was almost something in his demeanor, his body language changed when he said, "I'm here to sell stuff."
Can I ask if he made them himself and use that same insight check?
No, I didn't make these, my friend. A dear friend of mine made these. Gave me to sell for her here at the festival. Some of the other trinkets I've managed to get my hands on through other means.
Doing much.
I don't really wear jewelry, but Earwolf, perhaps you see something you like.
Yeah. You'd have definitely got the feeling, though, that he wasn't here to sell stuff, maybe? Or maybe that the stuff he was selling isn't up to what, he could be selling.
Yeah, when Shiva tells Earwolf that, maybe you see something you like, she'll kind of flare her eyes at him, like to be like, nah. I don't know if he'll pick up on that, but
Give me a sleight of hand.
uh, I don't know if Earwolf will pick up on it, but I can do this against this guy if you want me to.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm gonna message you and kind of ask what you're getting at there.
Can I also try and see if I'm catching that same vibe, so to say?
Yeah.
I already rolled my insight. I got a 10 on it, so
Yeah.
I ain't picking up nothing.
Well, I'll message back to Airwolf that he's kind of evasive about the origin of these items, and it doesn't seem legit.
Wow.
Um,
So, Wiki, while they're thinking that the origin of the items is off, you're thinking that the origin of why he's here might be off. Um,
yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
Yeah.
uh,
Could I, in Thieves' Cant, while talking to him, I don't know if I want to name drop the Zentarum, but yeah, in Thieves' Cant, as I'm talking to him, I kind of want to be like, are you with the Zentarum, or do you have other objectives while you're here?
you can. Um,
Because if I remember correctly, it's kind of like I'm weaving code into just everyday conversation.
yeah, all the games and stuff where I've seen it used, though, it's like you're saying just random shit that would just generally make no sense. But it would be like a sentence, but it would be like, the cat jumped out the closed window, and it's like, what, how, wait.
Mm.
But, like, he looks at you when you say it, though, and he's just like, uh, a little dumbfounded. I'm not sure how to answer that. What do you say? I kind of want to know what you say in Thieves Can't. Like, it would help me.
Basically, I'm trying to see like if he even understands the fact that I'm using Thieves' Cant. That's kind of also telling.
He
So, kind of the idea of like, oh, so what are you really doing here?
no, he doesn't really pick up on the Thieves Can't.
Okay.
So when you use the code, he doesn't really pick up on it. But are you asking him outright like what he's doing here, or you was asking him in the code what he was doing here?
In the code. So,
Okay.
yeah, basically, I sound like I'm talking gibberish for a little bit.
Yeah. So he just kind of looks at you and nods like, uh-huh. Yeah.
Sorry, I think I've had quite a bit to drink tonight. And I'll.
It happens to the best of us. I'm glad you guys are having a good time. That's all that matters here.
We
I'll
are having
grab
a wonderful time.
I'll grab the bottle for Franzir and pretend to drink it.
Airwolf is going to bear with me here, guys. Airwolf is going to take the bottle of wine, keeping in mind that underneath my shroud is darkness. I'm going to turn the bottle of wine up. So, given that you can't really see what's going on under there, I'm going to pretend to take a swig of this wine, and I'm going to message him and tell him that he seems as out of place here as we do.
Okay. Um, when you do that, he's sitting there on his little staff, and he kind of looks up at you. He's like, "Aren't we all out of place here?" But he says it in his mind back to you. Each camp you go to, there's someone out of place. Why are you really here? You haven't been truthful either, my friend.
The truth is, we heard about the festival, and so we came to see.
Hmm.
We heard of an interesting merchant selling interesting things, and thought it was worth checking out.
Well, you followed it all right. There are certainly interesting things here, much like yourself. Lost my train of thought. But what? I have managed to find myself here for the same reasons. I heard about a festival and came to investigate. But my trinkets are
Gonna-
still for sale, I suppose. A couple copper pieces for a copper necklace, if that interests you.
Mm, Off topic. What was the name of this cult?
This one was the Cult of Fire, the Fire Cult.
Oh, that's what I thought. Do any of his? I guess I'll probably do a perception or arcana. Do any of his trinkets and jewelry look more expensive or more than just a regular trinket or jewelry? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do any of them look special?
You can roll me a perception check. I think Krell also messaged me about doing something similar. If you want to do that,
13.
you can also do that, Krell.
Awesome. 22.
All right, you don't really notice too much of a difference if you're looking, with the perception check. You notice all of his jewelry seems pretty cheap, from like copper to silver amulets and rings to mostly wooden rings and bracelets and shit made out of natural materials from the forest. But with an investigation check, you don't find anything that stands out among the jewelry, like no identifying markers, nothing in particular.
Okay. All right. So I was wanting to know if there was anything if there's anything mismatched about all the gear or anything off about the trinkets that he was selling and stuff.
Just seems to be a handful of cheap goods.
Okay. Franzier would kind of give a mental message to Braun, and he would tell him that everything seems to look okay with everything this guy's got out on the table.
Cool.
Yeah.
Kind of say the same thing to Gal up here.
Yeah, and I will activate my mind link response, so me and Braun for the next hour can communicate telepathically with each other.
Nice. Keeps the group linked.
Yep, but it's just me and Braun.
Okay.
If I use the mind link response on anyone else, I have to end it with Braun and establish it with somebody else. I can use the telepathy to communicate with other people, but it's like, give me a short response and it cuts off,
Yeah.
They can't just talk to me telepathically. I have to talk to them first. At least in my understanding of how the telepathy works in D&D.
Okay.
You can give responses if you aren't using telepathy, but you can't just start up a telepathic link with somebody unless you have it.
Okay. So, speaking of your telepathic link to Braun, what are you doing? You're walking up to this camp with Gal?
Yeah, I think I just started wandering.
You just kept
Started
walking.
wandering, and I was told.
Yeah,
to
they
follow.
stopped at this camp. We've had like 3 or 4 camps. We're like, well, fuck, there's like 6 of these fuckers. We might as well knock them all out.
Okay.
Ron started walking forward. I think Gal just started following me.
Okay.
I was trying. I'm going to try to, swoon one of them wargs, speak to him in Goblin. But
Get you a pit.
while you try to distract them, whoever they are.
As you get closer, some of the this fringe camp and the three bulky figures standing near the fire, their hoods are pulled up, and the wargs you see resting on beyond them, they're kind of like looking in your direction, but like keeping their hoods up, and they're watching you as you get closer. You can feel the eyes on you.
Oh. Cool. Okay. As I get a little closer to the fire, I'm just gonna kind of like act like I'm putting my hands towards the fire, just trying to be all nonchalant about just kind of walking up to their camp randomly.
Guy will pick up on like the signal and just start doing the same thing.
Okay. So you're walking up closer. They're still watching you from this distance, keeping an eye on you. Oh no! Wait a minute. That's not updated on the screen. Okay, yeah. So you get this close, they turn, and you can see that they are obviously hulking bugbears. And as you get this close, the ones that are just like, stay back, and then they just pull back and start to attack you.
Jesus, rather than being a friendly little festival. All right.
It's like
I need initiative.
What?
Man, you should have told him about Mike.
what's a critical?
You didn't
From
tell him about Mike?
From everyone or just them?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be in my head, be like, "What the fuck, Frank's here? I thought it was a friendly fucking festival." Jesus Christ!
Let me get.
Or-
I want your warg. Give me warg.
All right.
When
Ugh.
Franzier gets that mental ping, you guys will hear audibly. It looks
We
like
both
we
roll
have a
nat
party.
20.
Yes.
It looks
Let's fucking go.
randomly
Yes.
while we're standing by the fire. The rest of you will hear Franzier say, "It looks like we've got a party kicking off."
Yeah.
Well,
So as when you got closer
Yep.
to those wargs, they started looking more uneasy, and they started twitching more as you got closer. And then as you stepped in, just kind of like, all right, they one just like picks up his morning star and just tries to blindside you.
we should have stuck down with the hippies down there. Oh well.
Oh, we're gonna go talk to like some goddamn wart traders or some shit. Goddamn.
But he swings at you because he tried to do it so quickly. He completely swings right over your head, missing you. So you got lucky there, Braun. These guys, they're bugbears with the big heavy morning stars. They're gonna smash things.
Do I need to refresh my page? Because on my page, they're nowhere near them.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, on my page they're down here.
Yep.
Oh,
Refresh your-
Oh, they're up here for me.
Yeah. Let me-
Get it together, Skynet.
Well, don't call for it.
Well, I just want my shits to work.
All right. And after that, Bugbear immediately swings as you approach without warning. You hear him grunt and say something like, "Get back." And then Gal, after seeing Braun get swung on, your reflexes kicked in. It's your turn.
Well, this didn't go how how we thought. We just walk up and be like, "Hey, yo, what's going on? I want one of your. You distract them. I want one of your wards." And they're like, "Nah, fuck you. We're gonna swing on you." So, I guess Gal's just gonna have to go animal instincts. So let's first off I'm not going to touch them or try and keep one of them alive, one of them ward. Then, but must kill their masters to become their master. Sorry, bugbear fucker. Let's see. Save those. Oh, I'll just swing on them. Does the 18 hit?
An 18. Hold on, let me open this. It does. Yes.
So, first attack, gonna take 6 slashing damage. Then, bonus action to swing around again. Oh, that was probably gonna. That's an 11 to hit.
So you hit him with your first one, and then he learns from that, and not so swiftly, but well, actually, bugbears are pretty swift. So yeah, he swiftly dodges your second one.
All right. All right. That's everything.
Okay. Braun, how do you react?
I'm gonna come out swinging about as hard as I can. I'm going to use a sorcery point, twin spell, and I'm going to cast lightning lure, Bahamut's grasp, what I called it, on this guy and this guy. So both need to make strength saving throws. Beat a 14.
Beat a 14. Both of them, or just the one?
Both will have to do separate rolls.
Both left dudes. The first one was 17. We'll say this guy. 17. The next dude. 11.
Cool. So I'll grab this guy in the orange and I'll pull him towards me. I kind of want to drop him in the fire if that's possible. Right on the edge of the fire.
I think it pulls him into the fire, so yeah, he will take the... Was it if he ends his turn there or starts his turn there, he takes the fire damage?
So he'll take 6 points of damage and then whatever that fire damage is.
Okay. So generally fires another 1d8. Oh, I don't know why I don't have my dice up here. I got this nice new dice I've been wanting to use. And guess what
Looks
came
like
with
a-
that kit? A D3. Yeah, I got one.
Looks like a couple of us are using the same dice, but when I roll it, the number is so small, it always looks like a fucking like nat 1 or some shit, and then it pops up a 16 or a 15. I'm like, hey, okay. Good deal.
What dice are you using?
Clash of Thorns. Same one as Braun.
Ah.
Clash of Thorns.
Okay, so with your
They-
lightning whip, sorry, the first guy manages to like shrug it off, but the second guy gets caught off guard, and then he gets pulled forward and into the fire, and now he's like standing there like dancing, because of the fire. Taking lightning and fire damage. Interesting.
Cool. Yeah, that'll be my full turn then.
Okay. Astrid.
Okay, would I have heard, timing wise, would we have gotten that message from Franzier right before this happened so I would know, oh, there's trouble?
I'm sorry, update me. What message?
Oh, I was talking in my head when we got attacked, and I told Franzier because we're.
Okay.
Yeah, and I said it looks. Yeah, and it's and then I said audibly, it looks like we've got a party started.
Okay,
I rolled initiative.
Yeah, so it would have been made apparent probably by Franzier by now. Okay, so it would have been made apparent probably by Franzier by now. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so it would have been made apparent probably by Franzier by now. Okay, so it would have been made apparent probably by Franzier by now. Okay, so it would have been made apparent probably by Franzier by now. Okay, so it would have been made apparent probably by Franzier by now. Okay, so it would have been made apparent probably by Franzier by now. Okay, so it would have been made apparent probably by Franzier by now. Okay, so it would have been made apparent probably by Franzier by now. Okay, so it would have been made apparent probably by Franzier by now. Okay, so it would have been made apparent probably by Franzier by now. Okay, so it would have been made apparent probably by Franzier by now. Okay, so it would have been made apparent probably by Franzier by now. Okay, so it would have been made apparent probably by Franzier by now. Okay, so it would have been made apparent probably by Franzier by now. Okay, so it would have b
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna move my full movement, and then I will summon my daggers and attack the one in front of Gao.
Attack the one in front of Gal. Okay.
Fiddle roll.
Dagger.
I don't think an 11 is gonna hit.
11 does not hit.
Okay.
So they're standing there fighting, and all of a sudden the fire poofs as if something flew into it.
And then bonus action, dagger number 2. 19.
This time something whizzes by Gal's head and strikes the bugbear straight in the chest.
And then I get sneak attack on that. Thanks to Gao. I think it's 12 total.
Damn. Alright. Oh, what was that? Caught him off guard. No, okay. With that, he is now gaping. Blood is just gushing out of this gaping wound in his chest. He's not doing quite well after that. Struggling to hold himself up. Anything else?
That is my turn.
Okay. The bugbear in fire will dance his way out. And then he's going to try to collect himself and then make an attack with his Morning Star, just kind of against old Braun the Shield. 11 to hit. That's not fair. Alright.
It's not fair. I want to recount.
This warg comes around. Let's see. I don't think that's 10, 15, 25, 30. Okay, yeah, he could make it there. This warg runs up and around to try to get the flank on you using its pack tactics. I think it has pack tactics. Let me check.
It does if you say it does, bro.
No.
I believe in you, Georgie. You got this.
It doesn't have the pack tactics, but it
Why are you guys rooting for him?
It does have the flank, so it has the advantage. Let's see.
Because I like seeing Georgie happy sometimes.
Aw, thank
Sometimes.
you. Sometimes.
Not every session.
Yeah, campaigns are temporary, friendship is forever, bruh.
Right. Yeah, hearts and stuff. Yeah.
Aww.
The ward comes around the back, evading all the hugs and love, and it tries to get the flank in old Braun, but it does, but its attack wasn't quite enough. I'm assuming a 13 didn't get through. And it comes up just short and nicks a tooth off of your armor. And then it is Franzier's turn.
Okay, so Warg over here took a swing at my buddy Braun. Right.
The
I'm
left.
5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I want to do... Let me see what that is. Let me see if that's an action or a bonus action. Okay, now that one is an action. And... Okay. Yeah.
Guess he knew
Okay.
they're smoking. I had to.
Damn straight.
All right. I'll channel my divinity for that reaction thing when it happens. The rebuke the violent. For the next hit that somebody gets, because I have to be within 30 feet of somebody to use the rebuke the violent. So it's active now, and I actually want to use command on that warg. I'm going to try to use it. We need a wisdom saving throw on the warg that tried to hit Baron.
Okay.
I'm going to use grovel to make him go prone for his turn.
What's he got to beat?
A 14 wisdom saving throw.
So, as you cast command, you're like, grovel. And it's like, keeps growling at you. It doesn't appear to work.
Okay. Then with... Huh? What is it?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Okay. Then with a bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Gal.
That's a power friendship buff right there.
Calm down there, Sora.
So I missed with the command.
Friendship. I don't
Lightness and darkness.
Down to one spell slot, but that's okay because now Gal, you get +2 AC for the next
Now 9.
10 minutes.
Hey, that could come in handy. Alright. Any movement? Are you moved up?
Yeah, that was my full movement, and the first attack that lands on any of my allies, I would like to use my Rebuke the Violent.
Okay. It is Shiva's turn to react.
These guys swung on us first. We react.
I'm gonna move up by Astrid. As I walk away, I'm gonna look back to Earwolf and say, "Do you think Gal petted something he shouldn't have?" Then
That's a fair assumption. He just wants to pet it, bruh. What's the big deal?
It's okay.
I just want the war, but then, like I said, we just walk up to the fire and they're like, "Fuck you!" Swung at us.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody blames you, bruh. Everybody's been an asshole except for the drunk hippies that we first met.
Yeah.
Dude, like those them bugbears swinging on us reminded me of like that SpongeBob episode. The caveman's like, "My fui fui." It's like fui fui, fighting over the fui fui. They're fighting fui fui. What?
she was gonna shoot her longbow at the one next to Braun, the warg next to Braun.
Okay. Let that arrow fly. That's so close to a 20.
19.
That will get through. While it was focused on Franzier for trying to command it, you strike it in the side with an arrow.
All right. I'm going to spend a superiority die. and use Distracting Strike. When you hit with a weapon attack, you can expend 1 superiority die to add the total to the damage roll, and the next attack roll against the target has advantage, as long as it's before my next turn.
So then the next attack roll against the Black Warg?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it took 9 damage.
9 plus 4. 13 damage, and whoever attacks it next has advantage.
Okay. Congratulations. Would you like to roll a d10? Well,
Me?
actually, hold on. It's got to make a con save. Con save DC 15. Oh, never mind. Yeah, the massive damage roll.
Oh.
Whenever it takes half damage, it must succeed on a 15 con save or suffer a random effect. Well, it succeeded its con save.
So the next attack on it won't have advantage?
No, yeah, that'll still happen. That's different. If you look
Okay.
in the house rules in the Discord, one of the rules is massive damage. So whenever you deal half of something's HP, it'll have to make that con save.
Gotcha.
But Warg 2 steps up and tries to take a. It's going to try to do something. Yep, it's going to try to take a bite out of you, Gal. Will come up and try to take a nip out of your side, just under your arm. And he completely missed, and just snapped at air.
And I'm gonna yell bad dog at it in Goblin.
It looks like
Start
it
rolling
looks
that
at you like it
newspaper.
understood.
I'm like, bad dog.
The newspaper. It is Erwolf's turn.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I can see, come on, this one, and this one from where I'm standing.
Yes, it appears
I don't know.
that way. You might only be
Okay.
able to see like an outline, maybe the side. Well, they're pretty big. You probably see it over that tent.
I'm gonna hit that guy with Hex as a bonus action,
Ooh.
which does require concentration. And then I'm gonna try to hit him with Eldritch Blast.
Bull, bull, bull.
16.
16.
With advantage.
Yeah. Oh, and just roll to see if you get that nat 20.
I get a dirty 20.
Hey. Yeah, you strike true.
All right. 3 plus the D6 from Hex. 6 damage. And my Eldritch Blast, it's just darkness. It's like the absence of light. With it's crackling with like a almost a white outline around it. as I run up and
Nice.
bust him. All right, and that's it for me.
All right. So these bugbears. I think that's this one here. Steps up closer to Braun. You don't belong here. And then he's going to make that swing with his Morning Star with a dirty 23. If that's going to get through Braun's armor.
Yep.
And then I rolled the minimum damage. You take 5 piercing damage from the force of his Morning Star.
And he needs to make a wisdom saving throw. A 14. On a failure, he'll take radiant damage equal to the attack it just dealt, or half as much on a success.
You got an 8.
So he takes
5
whatever
damage.
he just did. Yep, he's going to take 5 radiant damage.
So after he hits Braun, he's like, what the hell?
Yes, and Franzier, when he sees the bugbear hit Braun, he's going to hold his hands out like he was going to stop it, and essentially just slap that bugbear across the face with the same damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like it. And then the bugbear in front of Gal will say, "They weren't chosen. Neither are you." And then he will swing upon you with that flippin' just delightful Morning Star with a dirty 17 to get through.
He misses.
He misses the Gal with almost animal-like reflexes. Gal, like Tarzan's out of the way.
Yeah.
And at that, the noise, the 3 that were sleeping down here begin to shuffle and come to awake. You know, they wake up and see Braun. Braun, you'll probably notice this from where you are, that they're waking up and starting to get curious about what's going on. Hey, what's going on over there? What is that now?
They're non-believers. They blaspheme the Scarlet Witch.
And if we need to, I'll even try to make like I'll even try to persuade all of the other people. Right.
They swung on us first. They started it.
Yeah, to be fair, it's self-defense.
They fucked around. Now they're gonna find out.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll try that. I'll try to do the persuasion thing. Try to loudly persuade everyone around us that they're heretics against the. Because I did drink with some of these people. Remember, I did take some of their drinks with them.
Yeah.
Fuck these guys.
So, I want to try it. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So the 3
Try.
rubbing their eyes are like, what the hell's going on over there? And they're getting up and like grabbing their stuff.
It's a 19 on the persuasion.
And they're like,
Hey.
they're against the right?
Heretics against the Scarlet Witch.
I don't know why you use the word heretics, but yes, they can't stop.
They're non-believers.
I use heretics, but yeah.
What are heretics?
Heretic seems a bit harsh, but okay.
Hey, listen, all these guys know is that I shared a drink with them, and I'm claiming there's a heretic.
No, I drank with them, but them over there, they're heretics. Did you drink with that? Did you drink with
Thanks,
them?
JK.
No.
Thanks, JK. Franzier might become Mike Oxlong. He may be. He may become the fabled Mycoxlaw.
The one guy with the staff, he's like leaning back, like looking like, oh wow. And the other three are just like, you rolled a 19. Let me roll. Let me.
Oh. He's like, did he really just persuade half of this crowd that there's non-believers?
They're gonna come in swarms and attack.
They're like, how dare they? They can't stop the right. It's for the greater good. And then they kind of pick up arms and.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Angry mob.
And we're on the right side.
Saruki's just looking hella interested. He's got a bottle in one hand and a staff in the other. He doesn't look as bored as he was when you first came across him.
There's a riot happening.
If he's gonna get involved, I'd rather it be like that.
Does he have a smirk? Oh my god. Please tell me the band's like yes. He's got some enjoyment.
Like, oh, what the hell? Just taking a swig.
Now this is getting interesting.
You know how many lies we're gonna have to cover up the farther we get into here?
Hey, you let me worry about that.
No. We'll just turn them all against one another. I think the drunk folks have our back, right? I mean, they're
At this
drunk.
point,
Now I drank with some of them and called out heretics, non-believers. So they might like me.
Right.
at least that one group likes us.
Yeah.
Gal just wanted a team of war. He
Yeah.
got swung, and he got swung on.
I didn't know I'd inadvertently get cultists in my back pocket, but it's nice to have an angry mob in command. Use that to my advantage. I'm just gonna have to keep a couple of these guys on a telepathic message, so I can be like, "Yo, I found another non-believer. They're against the right." They just show up 15 deep with morning stars.
That is
He
crazy.
just whispered that shit. He just whispered that shit in my ear, man. All right, we got this. We got this.
All right.
I gotta fuck up. I gotta fuck
going
up this dude. Fuck up this dude and tame this warg.
Much to do. It is top of round 2, and it is also 11 o'clock. So we can end on a cliffhanger, or we can try to finish the fight. It's up to you.
New challenger has.
Only one of them is full health, right? At this point.
Well, the other warg hasn't been hit.
Yeah.
That one hasn't been hit.
Ron, you'll get the next shield of faith. I had to give this one to Gal because I buffed you last session, so I had to buff Gal this session.
Well, I feel like with the extra 3 fighters we just gained, I don't think this fight's gonna last long.
Do we do one more round and see where we're at?
Yeah, I'll agree to one more round.
All right.
The old ladies want to hang out after this, but we'll see.
Use the environment to your advantage, they said.
Well, then at the top of the round, it begins with Gal.
Well, I look at the warg and I just point at it. So of course, I'm speaking in Goblin, and literally, if you understand Goblin, then Gal is just speaking fluently. It's like, bad warg. It's like I'm going to teach you. It's like, no, and looks at the bugbear and speaking in Goblin at the bugbear. It's like, you should learn how to train these better. You should be ashamed of yourselves. I'm gonna show you how to properly raise a warg. And Gal's gonna use that and initiate, of course, reckless attack. So now I get advantage, and I'm gonna swing on this motherfucker twice.
Kill him.
So 21 hits. So it's 10 slashing damage. First attack.
How did
Then-
you do it?
The second one would have been a 25.
Oh my god.
another 5, so 15 total. And let's just say Gao just like all of a sudden just like lunges forward with his claws and kind of like goes like kind of like spins and kind of like just like tries to drill through him like with his claws like
Just does the. What was that?
like a hard.
Remember Blood, what was it? Primal Fury? It was the monster fighting game on GameCube. And it had the mole, and he would do the spin attack through the enemy.
Yes.
Yeah, that, or even if you played like what is it, like Marvel versus Capcom Wolverine, how he does his dash and spins. It's like his tornado claw that he yells.
Yeah.
Pretty much something like that. Yeah.
The Emperor Palpatine treason spin.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much like all of a sudden just starts spinning. You just see Gao just then all of a sudden just starts spitting and just like gouges through him.
Oh my god.
My favorite edit of that is somebody put the re-scream over Palpatine.
The re-scream.
Yeah, the re. And he does the spin. Pretty good.
Alright. So with that, you kind of just burst through and you come out the other side with your slender build. You manage to just go right through this hulking bugbear. Just leaving a pulp of just bloody, just flesh with bits of hair and just the smelly innards of a bugbear just coating you.
Kind of then just starts shaking it off. And that'll be my turn. Shaking. Yeah.
You didn't want to use your other attack and some movement?
I know if I move, I will get opportunity attack. So, but I'm going to stay here, not do anything, to shake off the blood, and look at the warg, and then point at it. Just gonna point at the warg, pointing at it, just giving it that finger. It's like,
Okay.
yeah, and that's my turn.
It is Astrid's turn.
Well, no,
All right.
wouldn't it
I'm
be
gonna
bronze?
stay where I'm at.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. It
Oh.
would be Braun.
Oops.
Yep, my bad. Sorry, Astrid. Sorry, Braun.
I'll make it quick. I'm just gonna try and hit the org that's closest to me. Where is it? Here's. It's 23.
That will hit. You're hitting the warg?
Yeah, the warg.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, then I'm bonus action smite 4 plus minimum 5, so 9.
9.
Yep. And with that, please. So a loud crashing thunder sound explodes out for 300 feet around me. And then it's going to have to succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet from me and knocked prone, and they just got to beat it 14.
Okay. They got the warg has to beat a 14. All right.
Mhm.
What was it? Wisdom?
Strength.
Strength. A 19.
Cool. All right. That'll be my whole turn then.
All right.
Stay where I am.
As this thunderous boom echoes out, it can be heard, far amongst the hills and through the haze. How far exactly? Who knows?
300 feet, I know.
That's so far. Oh, everybody hears this.
That's a long ways, man.
That's everyone. I think that's the whole. Hold on. I can't zoom out enough.
Shit.
Everyone heard it. The whole map.
So, yeah.
Everyone disliked that. You have been vilified by all surrounding factions.
Okay. And with that, you left a lot of like electrical burn marks, and just it took a chunk out of it just with brute force. This thing is just bloody and just panting heavily. Looks like he's on the edge of his life. And now it is Astrid's turn.
All right. I'm gonna go for the bugbear flanking Braun
Okay.
with 2 daggers.
Dagger. Like the little Caesar's man, but with knives.
The old Psylocke.
Pizza.
Pizza.
Dirty 20 for the first hit and 14 for the second one.
For the bugbear, the first one will strike true. The
Okay.
second one goes poof into the fire.
All right. So for that first attack, with my sneak attack,
Oh.
10 damage.
1 damage. Hey, that's pretty good. Do-do-do-do. And with that, I took a chunk out of him. He's like, what was that? And now, he's got a gaping wound since the knife fucking vaporizes as soon as it enters, and he's bleeding out heavily.
Yeah.
And then he reacts with it. And then turns and runs this way to attack Franzier, actually.
Okay.
Because the knife came from this way. You don't know who it came from,
Oh no.
but he's not happy about it.
He's gonna run. He's gonna run right into a very pissed off Kalishtar.
With a 21 to hit the Franzier,
That hits.
he deals 8 piercing damage to you with his massive size and Morningstar.
8 piercing damage. Gotcha. And I'm gonna make a will save for my mental thingy I have for this guy.
Okay. Braun, this warg here is going to try to retaliate against you with a lunging bite, but he's so weak that he just completely misses and doesn't even manage to clip your armor. It is Franzier's turn to react.
Okay. So the normal eyes that you see with Franzier gone, that slightly more demented look is there. This bugbear's dealing with Bellicose, and Bellicose doesn't like to keep his hands to himself. Bellicose is going to do a nice battle axe 2-handed attack. Hopefully that works. That's not going to work. It's an 11. Looks like
it comes down, narrowly missing the target.
Yeah. That's all I can do.
And with that, it is Shiva's turn.
Oh, Shiva. Do we get inventory action to swap our weapons?
Yeah. I'll give 1 free inventory action.
Gonna walk up to the bugbear attacking Frenzier and try to hit him with my greatsword. So, not holding my shield. Drop my AC. Oh. Oh.
And you come up trying to help, and you swing and also narrowly miss the target. Since he's near death and staggering, it seems to have thrown off your aim. Anything else?
No. No, that's it.
Well, the one druid that got up first and finished putting the stuff on says to the others, I'm going to run on ahead. We'll deal with these ne'er-do-wells. Ne'er-do-wells.
Shun the non-believer. Shun.
Shun them!
Shun them! He looks up and he's like, what are these things? These aren't druids. They look like beasts. Let's see. And then he casts, hold still, beast! And you'll see, let me see. I've never used this spell before. Plants in the difficult terrain. Okay, so in a 20-foot radius, I need the radius things. Circle, AoE. How do I change its size? Custom size in feet. Oh, here we go. That's a 20-foot radius, right? So radius would be, that's a 20-foot square. God damn it.
Hey, a square is a circle.
It's the same thing. It goes, the circle, where does it go? In the square hole, that's right. Where's the square go? That's correct, in the square hole. Where's the triangle go? That's correct, in the square hole.
They're all circles.
So, let's see. In this area here, because they try to keep you out of it. Well, actually, they can't tell the difference.
Oh,
they focus them upon this beast, so Braun gets caught in the corner of it. Damn it, don't do that. Vines and grasping weeds grow up and they start to wrap around the legs of everything here. The ground in the area, it's difficult to get through. Everything here needs to make a strength saving throw. Or be restrained. So I need strength
Hell
saving
yeah.
throw from Braun and also these two guys. I gotta move this so I can get to these two guys. So the bugbear in front of you, it is overtaken by the vines. It comes up and it's just like grabbing its legs, and while it's doing that, it starts grabbing its morning star, and eventually it's just like completely stuck. Meanwhile, the warg has managed to bite it away from his legs and keep from being completely restrained. How did you fare?
1.
You also succumbed, much like the bugbear did. You and the bugbear are now restrained, and it is now the second warg's turn, which is going to try to take another chunk out of Gal's side with a what is that? Oh, I'm on the wrong page. A 12 to get through. He
12. That's gonna miss. Bad dog.
Bad dog.
Bad dog.
Let's see. Where is restrained?
Try to bite your master.
Oh yeah. Didn't you say you were going to tame one of these things?
I'm going to try.
He did say try.
If not, then well,
Okay.
go night night.
Good night, night. Let's see. Comnal was the second to get ready, and he starts rushing his way down as well. You see him kind of just like ready up, and his skin begins to turn like real rough and start turning into what almost looks like bark from a tree as he casts bark skin. And then it is Erwolf's turn.
Man, I've been thinking of a thing, but it seems like an unnecessary risk. But I don't really play magic users, so I think I'm gonna do it. Uh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not actually, because
Do
it'll take
it.
concentration. Well, it'll take concentration, and I'm already concentrating on the hex, so I'm not gonna do it. But what I was thinking was I was gonna cast Phantasmal Force, which would take concentration, but I'd craft an illusion that could damage someone. So I was thinking that I would do cast Phantasmal Force on like this guy and have him imagine getting attacked by a bugbear to reinforce the illusion. But since it'll take concentration, I'm just gonna do Eldritch Blast instead on the same bugbear that I've got hexed.
Which one was that? This one here? Bugbear 2?
The one in
Yeah.
front of me, the one that
Okay.
got me.
That is a big 13 to hit.
That misses and
Yeah.
takes a corner out of the tent, causing the right side of the entrance to collapse.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my turn. Oh no, let me see. 5, 10, 15. And I'm gonna stay right here.
Okay. The bugbear in front of you, let me check something. God damn it. You're killing me inside. Okay.
I'm gonna use that fucking spell, Georgie.
So, it's a good spell. The bugbear is stuck in front of you, Braun. It tries its best with its morning star to swing at you, but it has to swing with the good old disadvantage.
So it'd be a straight roll, right? Because attacks against me because I'm also restrained. Have advantage.
Yeah.
So it'd be a straight roll.
You're right. 21. Since you're so close, feet planted, and he just swings true in a wide arc.
Rebuke the violent.
Hmm.
Okay, how much damage it is? Rebuke the violent.
Well, it's a good bit of damage. You will take 14 piercing damage.
14.
14.
Needs it.
He rolled high.
Good lord. I'm gonna use
That
my
bugbear.
reaction.
Yeah, that bugbear needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
He doesn't. I'm gonna use my reaction. I'm gonna use shield.
Okay.
And it's gonna raise my AC by 5. Where's it at? There it is.
What's that bring your AC to?
24.
Okay, then his Morningstar bounces off this glistening, almost illusory round armor that suddenly appeared around you like a shield. Poof, bounces off. That was his turn. Get the fuck out of my way. This one here, Mercada, is like kind of just like pulling up her britches, like I'm coming, and comes out here as well. Who are we fighting? It's the weird looking ones. And then she kind of looks up there and sees a centaur, a bugbear, and then Franzier, and she's just like, just all confused.
Yeah. Franzier can't look at her to make a telepathic link with her, so he's got his hands full.
Let's see. So, let's see. Which one is the one that cast this? I think it was this one.
Just,
So he's going to say, just restrain the warg. So he'll be like, okay. And then he's going to cast Entangle on, you guessed it, the warg over here. So...
Touching my dog.
touching my dog. Make sure the dog don't go nowhere. I'm helping. But unfortunately, Gal and the warg both need to make strength saves. Yes.
No. That's 25.
Damn.
Gal doesn't care about magic.
Oh, rolled the wrong fucking one.
It's like magic. What is magic?
Yeah.
Gal cares about spilling blood.
Gosh, it's like.
Alright. So, Gal just easily just chopping it away, like, what the hell? This is annoying. And then the warg is just completely overwhelmed by, like, oh, what is happening? A look of panic overcomes his face.
Don't worry, doggy. I'll help you.
He said, I have you, friend.
Are you saying that in Goblin?
Yes, I'm saying everything to that warg and goblin.
Okay, so to the party, it sounds like gibberish. It's great. Okay.
Yes.
And Saruki is just kind of just sitting back, just like, well, tonight got better. Definitely more fun than it was. I just hope they keep it over there. And then we are back at the top of round 3. It is 11:30, 29 to be exact.
Yeah, I guess I was wrong. Sorry.
Cool.
Yeah. But we'll pick it back up next session.
Cool. Great game,
Hooray.
everybody.
All right.
Good game.
That was
BRB.
All right.
Well, all right then.
gone. I won't ride. Hey, Mr. Here's a rash. Speaking of goblin.
You're lying. You're lying.
What?
Said you're lying.
What? I ain't lying.
Yeah, you are.
I'm gonna speak to them goblin. I'm gonna speak to them wargs and goblin.
I want to speak to your manager.
And then I'm gonna tell them and be like, "Here's a ration," and then the thing will like
Here-
me. I'm gonna mount it and be like, "Ha
Here's a ration, bro. Follow me until you die.
Pretty fucking much. I'll just be riding it in battle.
If I give you food, will you die for me?
I want to do that with the bear. I want to go to the bear and be like, "I want this bear as my mount." It's like, become mine, grizzly bear.
Makes sense.
Wargs. Da-da.
My dog got a new dog bed. It's memory foam, and her and the cat fight over it. It's fucking great.
Like,
It's pretty. It's pretty great. It's pretty great. Her,
bed is like, no, my bed.
yeah,
Bed.
yeah. Her and the cat fight over the bed, man. It's kind of cool. Because when she's not laying on it, he'll sneak over and lay on the bed too.
And then he's laying on then the dog's laying on the bed, and then the cat walks over, and it's like, oh shit, here we go. Cat's gonna pop off.
But when the dog, nah, they don't actually bother each other. But when the dog gets up, cat will get over there, but the dog will get up in my lap because she doesn't have her bed anymore. It's like she pouts and gets mad about it, you know. And cat's in my spot. Yeah. Like she's telling on the cat, you know.
Comes up, looks at you. Spot, then looks back at you. Spot. Cats, move it. Nope.
Like that picture I sent in the you know. My dog looking back over her shoulder at me. It's that sass, bro. Her name is Sasha, and everybody calls her Sassy. A lot of people called her Sassu. I call her the Almighty Sashu or Snowshoe sometimes if I'm mad at her.
Sassy dog.
Yeah, well, I call her Snowshoe because she's about as smart as a snowshoe.
Oh, nice.
Instead of Sasha, it's Snowshoe. She's not the brightest crayon.
It's not the brightest one in the group, huh?
No, she's not. But she's great. She's funny. She's 5, but y'all ought to hear me screaming at her when she gets over in the neighbor's yard and poops in the neighbor's yard, and like stares at their house the whole time. And I'm like, bro, you have 2 whole freaking yards up here that you can do that on. Why do you have to go across the street?
That's a territory thing. They like to just be like, "It's I know this will make you mad, so I'm gonna go over here and do this." That's great.
I say this is my territory. This is where I'm claiming this spot.
The neighbors have a dog.
Expanding my land.
He's
Oh,
saying,
then
"Fuck
I'm
that
there. Okay, then instead of expanding, I'm invading.
dog." It's like,
The dog's invading now. It's like, fuck you, it's my land. It's like, wah, 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 wah. Bitch, I shit on your land. Now I own it.
yep, that's exactly.
What you gonna do? The other dog walks over, shits on yours, and then, oh shit, got a war.
Pretty much.
Like World War II
Shit
dog
bombs everywhere. Shit bombs and shit storms and shit hawks. Shitting all over the place.
Yeah, buddy.
She's not that bad. She has played with the neighbor's dog, which is funny. They play together. It's fun.
You must live in a city. You got to.
Oh, I live way out in the country. I live
Like-
20 minutes from the nearest town.
Okay, wait a minute. When you say you're way off in the country, like how way off are you talking about? Like my
takes-
kind of way off?
Like it takes me almost 30 minutes to get to the nearest hospital, kind of thing. Like 35 minutes. Like a solid 30 minutes.
What kind of Wi-Fi they offer over there by you? I will say if you're my kind of off or not.
We have one internet provider in rural areas, and they're garbage. They're called Windstream. Yeah, they're called Windstream.
So I live 30 minutes from Macomb. I live an
30
hour
minutes.
from.
Yeah. Awful, man. It's awful.
It is. I wouldn't wish it on anybody.
Because well, I mean, now I live up on a ridge.
I mean, it depends. I grew up like this, so I'm used to it. But you put somebody that lives so close to town out of here, they would shit a brick. Like, I'm done. I'm leaving.
Oh yeah.
I mean, even in town, we get so much rain and stuff.
I remember living out in the middle of nowhere as a kid dating. And every time you're like, hey, you want to go out and take this girl back to my house?
That's the only place to take her.
That's the only place to take her. It's the only place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then you're driving
like
40 minutes down this road to nowhere, and she's sitting there. You can see her getting nervous.
Hey, bro, why you taking all these back roads? What you do?
Yeah.
The dark as fuck out here. I don't know.
Yeah, and the only thing that you can do is turn up your radio and hope to God that she doesn't think you're a serial killer. Like,
Well, it's too late for that. She already thinks
just look to her, like just look towards the road. Don't look at her.
Yeah.
We just gotta get to the destination. What was like?
What makes it worse is that most of your playlist is gonna be like divorced dad rock and old western country,
Dude said the
So-
voice bedrock. Like, what?
No. What's even worse is when she loses service, so she can't look at her phone. So it's like, oh, now she just has no choice but to look at you.
Yeah, she can't scroll through TikTok, so now she has to look up out the window.
So like, damn, where the hell are we going? That's like,
Yeah.
She starts realizing she's in trouble. I'll start thinking.
When all of the city lights are gone, you start asking questions.
Mm-hmm.
All right now, where the hell am I going?
My
No,
wife
see,
said
I
the
mean-
same shit when I first took her out to my mom's house. She was like, I had no idea where we were.
I don't know if you were anything like me, Georgie, but I was just like Megan. I'm like, I hope everything at my family's house is okay right now. Whenever, like when you come over.
Yeah. I normally
dude,
tried to do it at night when my parents were asleep because, they're crazy.
shit, I'm about to say, my mom's way too crazy for that, boy. She hear a little bitty, like, she hear a cabinet open, she's up. She investigating. She like, say what you know.
Dude, my mom used to have to count. My mom used to have to count her Mountain Dews because we would steal them all the time. So she would count them. She'd buy a 24 pack and count each one, like itemize it, bro. She got so mad. Stole so much pop.
What up?
I remember
Oh, yeah.
when I first moved out of my mom's house, I used to make trips back to her house, and I would just get like a grocery bag and just go shopping. I'm like, I'm taking this, I'm taking this. She called me later all mad, like, what the hell did you take? I took what I needed. She's like, you took half the fridge.
Georgie.
Hey, I do the same thing.
Georgie, all I can imagine is Georgie just huddled up in his mom's pantry, just like shoving like cans of tuna and like beanie weenies into a Walmart bag, like a goblin. And she like spots him, and, like starts swatting at him with a broom. Get.
See, this is what I did, and I consider myself smart for this, alright? So, when I first moved out, I moved about 15 minutes away, alright? Then I bought a trailer and a property, and guess where it's at? Right across about I can walk to my mom's house in 2 minutes. So what I did was I got my aunt's house, my mom's house, and my grandparents' house over there. I'm like, who do I want to eat at next? Just go house by house. I ain't got to worry about groceries.
You ain't got no food.
Yeah.
Though. Yeah.
Dude, he still spends money on food though, because he eats Chinese like every other day.
Not every other day, like once a week. I done got. Like, it's good though.
Where is it that you live again, Brazen?
I live in Progress, Mississippi.
He's like on the line, bruh, to Louisiana. Like I'm like an hour and a half from NOLA. Like we deep south, bruh.
Yeah, there's a Chinese place just north of U Strife that was pretty good.
There's a Chinese place about 20 minutes from Strife that's called the Hot Wok, and that shit is amazing.
I've got 4 good Chinese places within like 35 minutes of me.
I got a couple.
And I hit them all up.
The only Chinese place in my hometown actually got, for 4 years in a row, they got a C+ rating from the health department, and their last strike was like 6 or 7 months ago. They had like a deep fried roach in one of their noodles, and then after that, their entire lobby shut down, and they became like a takeout place.
And I eat that
Not
motherfucker.
take place. I'm not.
I was about to say, I ain't afraid of no roach.
Oh,
Nah.
It wasn't like a piece of it. They deep fried the whole thing, like it had
I bet
breading
you I eat
on
that
it, my
motherfucker.
guy. Like,
Let's be
it
honest,
was
man.
breaded.
The sauce is doing like a lot of the heavy lifting, bro. That roach probably would have been delicious.
All thing I do is dip that thing in some yum yum sauce, and you good to go. So you good.
Bro said
I
it
mean,
just
I'm
had a
not
little bit
even-
of extra crunch.
I'm not even talking shit. All right, I ain't talking shit. The Chinese place in Brookhaven, bro, they have gotten in trouble so many fucking times for like critters behind their place, and I don't give a fuck what none of it is. It's delicious. All right, let's go. Let's do it.
There's one place that
Now
I
that
like to go to. It's a hot dog place. This dude is open from like 8 in the morning to 1, Tuesday through Friday, and that is it. And there used to be word that he was making his hot dog sauce, which is what he's famous for. That's why everybody goes there. He was making it out of like Alco's fucking dog food, and people.
Shit, that's
Oh,
some good ass dog food.
yeah, and it was like this little shack. It's this little shack, and people line up the fucking door for it. I'll line it. I've been in that fucking line myself. Like it's.
that shit sounds like an episode of Seinfeld, bro.
Yeah.
Here's a weird fun fact. Dog food is entirely edible for humans to eat.
Yeah, and it's cheaper than meat.
Hey, look, if I don't care what nobody says. If I buy something like a snack or a treat or something like that for my dog, I'ma taste it. I'ma try it. I don't give a fuck. Hate on, fuckers. That's cool.
Starting to get a little too
No,
personal.
seriously.
Starting to get a little too
There was an old woman in my area. There was an old woman that lived in my area years ago. She just recently died from cancer a couple of years ago, but she ate dog biscuits as like a regular snack all the time.
Oh yeah, no, I work at a pet food company. It is very much all like
Right.
it's edible, very much so.
It's bread. That's all it is. Like legitimately, the woman didn't have any teeth. She would just like. She said that she would just like.
Suck on the dog biscuit? Is that all she did?
Yeah, essentially just dissolve it in her mouth, and I'm like, that's weird, but okay.
What movie or show was that? What show was that where somebody was like smoking a cigarette or something and they like hand them a dog biscuit or like a box of biscuits and so they just like walked around eating that shit for the rest of the movie? Anybody?
I remember the scene, but I can't remember the name.
But I will never remember. But I will never forget that because she like got me to try one with her. It wasn't the most offensive thing that I'd ever tasted. To be honest, like I had tried worse cooking before.
I can't imagine that. How did you get roped into trying to like? Hey, you want to try something? Here, come try one of these.
One time I also got tricked into trying dog ice cream. Pretty similarly, somebody was like, "Here, try this ice cream. I think the flavor is pretty weird." It was one of those frozen dog food things. It's essentially just
that?
frozen pureed dog food. It's ice cream that's made safe for dogs.
Okay, real quick. Strife.
But
I should be ashamed for not remembering this, Strife. It's Lethal Weapon.
Yes.
And that's
Yeah.
my favorite movie series. I'm ashamed I didn't remember the name of it.
Yeah. That's right. You're right.
so remember, if you're
I
ever
would
really
eat-
hard up,
It's
dog
Mel-
biscuits.
Mel Gibson that's trying to quit smoking in that movie.
I would be more suspicious of a motherfucker not trying dog ice cream.
Well, what? I'm not going nowhere near any damn dog ice cream. That's not
It's
happening.
dog ice cream, bro.
Bro, it's all just crude
I'll-
minerals.
Wouldn't that just be ideal?
I'll go back for a second. Gotta be sure.
Look, I just got done feeding my dog this pumpkin puree food because
Oh, that
What's
sounds
it
good.
taste like?
he was severely constipated. Nah, I opened it and I sniffed it. I ain't tasting that shit. I'm not doing
Okay, sometimes a sniff will do, bro. I give you that.
it.
A sniff is like 50% of taste for humans, though.
He liked it so
Right.
much, he wouldn't eat his regular food for 2 days.
Ew, that's
Like-
Oh,
gross.
Like the bacon strips. How are you not gonna put that in your mouth, bro? At least the nibble.
I
Like,
tried them when I was a kid.
pinch your nose if you have to.
Nah,
Man,
man. I
yeah.
want the full effect.
I'm starting to have questions about some of y'all.
Yeah.
I'm starting to
Hey,
have a couple
hey,
questions.
listen.
We
Hey,
have
listen,
questions ourselves.
I mean-
Questions is why I taste the shit, bro. If I didn't have any questions, I'd just be like, yeah, that's a dog treat. It probably tastes like shit. Here you go, Reiner. Questions is
I
what makes
mean,
me taste the shit.
yeah, like we have tongues to taste
I'm about to
things. Why does
watch
a bird?
you
Why does a bird have wings? Because it can fly. Actually,
watch
it's
you
supposed to be the other way
very.
around.
Are you saying what?
I have to watch you
What?
very closely whenever you start grilling this food.
Exactly. Is that, it's a,
Like, sir, is that dog? Is that dog food? You trying to season my pork chops with? That's like, what you doing? And I was like,
Yeah, but you like it though. You like it though. So when you find out it's Purina, it won't change anything, right? Those are some good burgers.
and it probably come
Yeah,
right back up. I ain't gonna lie.
You like dog food too, bro. You just didn't know.
see, Strife is classy. He likes to use Blue Diamond, you know?
Yep.
Like trail mix. Could you imagine some unhinged camper or something, Strife, just eating handfuls of dog food mid hike?
That was
The only thing that sucks about my rebuke the rebuke the violent is that it requires you guys to get hurt or to actually do anything.
Right.
I got a question for you, George, and you don't have to answer it. Was there any way out of this that didn't involve a fight besides just like walking, like leaving?
I can see you smiling.
Did we just walk up on the wrong group? Is that what it was?
like
I think Georgie just wanted to fight.
I didn't read the book. I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm off here to play some games with my friends. They tried to call me earlier. I told them I'd hop on. So
Hey man, you were playing games with your friends.
Exactly.
Facts.
well, I mean, like I was gonna play Hearthstone with a friend and his brother. Smite.
It's a
The
different
lesser
friends.
friend.
I
Or-
got lots of friends.
I mean, I have you guys, and then I have like a handful of people that I've met in real life. So
But we're not friends. We're family. We go through tragedies together on these games.
Right.
fuck do you
Fair
think
to
this
say.
is? Cracker Barrel, my good sir?
Cracker Barrel.
When you're
Oh, I'm
here,
sorry.
your family or some bullshit, you know?
Oh, that's right. That's their slogan.
Yeah.
Hey, look, me and Georgie have slaughtered groups of children together. Okay, if he's not my brother, I don't know who is.
Fucking
There you
kid.
You know what?
Oh,
You know what?
Kid.
Now the fact that every server that you're in that you welcome people, the fact that you don't have like one of those like server towels over your arm and like cheese ready to go to grate some cheese, it's obscene, JT. It really is. Gotta be prepped for this. You're the whole ass welcome crew for all the new people. Gotta have the welcome baskets ready and everything. What the hell are you doing? No, like welcome cards. No, like thank you for choosing whatever.
I'm
Come on,
so
man.
confused as to what you're talking about right now.
Come on, you're the whole PR guy.
No,
Nah,
that's
that's
You're the
Georgie.
that's
That's Georgie.
you're the
That's true.
he's got the welcome center, but he's got to have somebody doing something in the welcome center, and that's perfect for you, JT.
JT is the guy that speaks up while everyone else is like, welcome, welcome. JT is the one that is like, yeah, don't worry, there are assholes here too.
Yeah.
JT is the alternative tour guide, you know.
No,
Yeah.
because the other server, I literally ran people off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
I'm
talking
not the
about, bro.
welcoming
That's what I'm
committee.
saying.
That shit was funny
I'm
though.
not the welcoming committee. I just weed out.
Yeah. There was that one lady, like, she messaged me for a game. She was like, hey, how much is it for a session? I was like, oh, no, I don't charge for sessions. She's like, oh, cool. Are you okay with LGBTQ? And I was like, yeah, I'm cool with them and everything. I was like, yeah, we're friendly. You know, we don't charge anything. And she's like, all right, I'll try it out. And then she joins the Discord, and I tell JT, I was like, yeah, just be easy with her. And he immediately gets on there. He's like, yeah, Georgie lied. We charge this much per game. We're a bunch of assholes here. Bro, she fucking quit the server, blocked me on Facebook before
Oh my god.
before I even knew what happened. I was like, what is going on?
Oh my god.
I
is
JT.
that really my fault? Is that really my fault though?
No, it was no. That's what I said. I wasn't even mad. I was like, that's just fucking funny. Like,
Damn, JT. You sound like the damn uncle that everybody hates inviting to the damn reunions. You know? Oh hell, we got to deal with this dickhole for 3 hours.
yeah, but you're glad to see
Don't
him.
get invited to family events anymore.
No, and you all know which uncle I'm talking about. It's usually like like an Uncle Harold or Luke or a Jimmy. You know?
Uncle Jimmy.
I had an Uncle Glenn. I don't know about you guys, but there's always one dickhead you just never want to do not, you know.
If you don't know that guy, you are that guy.
Hey, there you go.
There you go, JT.
Oh, I'm not the only one of those in my family. Trust me. We haven't had a
One here, bro.
family reunion since before I was in elementary school.
JT said we didn't even. The last one wasn't even a reunion; it was an intervention. All right, listen, we're not gonna. It was a peace treaty, wasn't it, JT? All right, listen, we're not gonna talk to each other ever again.
No, I was like 5, and I tried to kiss my cousin in the woods.
Oh, well, maybe it's a good thing you didn't ever go back.
Hey, it's Alabama, bro. I think that's legal.
Oh goodness!
No judgment,
I'm
man.
from West Virginia.
I know it's legal in Mississippi.
No one in my family was from anywhere near Alabama. My parents just moved down here for no fucking reason.
Georgie, that
don't
is
hate,
like West
bro.
Virginia's biggest export. You know.
Don't hate.
Yeah. Hey, where you
Just-
from? West Virginia. You kiss your cousin? Oh God.
I have at least twice that I know of. You know.
The one place I've ever been in this country that I was legit scared to be in was fucking Arkansas.
Well, I'm out.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing, everybody. Y'all have a good night.
Yep.
Thanks for
Happy
playing.
birthday!
Happy birthday.
No. Thanks.
Later, strive. Later, guys. I'm gonna hop out too.
I am also
Yeah.
gonna hop off.
Good night, guys.
Good night,
See you,
guys.
everyone.
We'll all
Bye.
leave at the same time. Quick.